Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on Cluiche with me, Seamus, Brady, your host, and for this one I'm going to run through round three's action from the LGFA Championships in 2023. So we had round three taking place, the final round of the group stage across the weekend, and we had some big results, which also quintessentially has had an impact on the quarterfinals for 2023. So let's get in to the matches. We're going to go group by group, starting with Group 1, which saw Mayo defeat Laois by 215 to 8 points in McHale Park. A resounding victory for Mayo to send them into the quarterfinals. 2-9 between Sinead Walsh and Sinead Cafferty was really the big difference between the two sides. Mo nearly led the way for Laois with 3 points, but they truly were outgunned in this game. Interestingly, Mayo won the Connacht Championship against Galway. They are back against them in the quarterfinals once again, but this time away from home. Mayo started the game with 7 unanswered points as they immediately asserted their dominance on this game. And from there, the result was never in doubt at all. Yeah, Mayo looking very impressive there. 215 to 8 points victors over a good Laois side who were just outgunned in this game. As I said, 2-9 between Sinead Cafferty and Sinead Walsh. Hugely impressive. And yeah, they'll be looking forward to that Galway game. Moving on from the Group 1 fixture to the Group 2 fixture, this one was a huge result. Donegal won 10, Meath 12 points at Páirc Tailteann. Donegal go away from home as the Ulster champions and defeat the All-Ireland champions Meath, who are back-to-back All-Ireland champions, by the way, in their own backyard in Páirc Tailteann. This is an awesome result for Donegal, who now top the group. That means they have a home draw in the All-Ireland quarterfinals, and their opponents are Dublin. So I think if they could beat Dublin as well, take out the two top Leinster teams, I mean, that is some couple of weeks for Donegal. Karen Guthrie and Suzanne White, who finished with 5 points, hit late scores to see Donegal over the line in Páirc Tailteann. Niamh Hegarty was also crucial, finishing with 1-3. Meath, on the other hand, they were led predictably by Emma Duggan with 7 points, while Vicky Wall and Niamh O'Sullivan also got 2 each. But the champions now have an away tie against the finalists that they beat last year in Kerry. So not only is this result against Donegal made them not top the group, now they have to go away to Kerry, who actually could take them out. So this result has serious potential ramifications for Meath, because they could conceivably bow out of the championship in the next round, which is crazy to think about. Now, moving on from the Group 2 result to the Group 3 result, Kerry 221, Cavan 225 in Austin Stack Park in Tralee. And now that result puts Kerry on top of their group. And as I mentioned, they have the home draw, and they've got Meath, the All-Ireland champions who beat them in the final last year, at home. They have the perfect chance for revenge. In this game, Kerry's full forward line hit 1-9 between them. Louise Murray-Hertig, predictably, Shifra O'Shea and Cueva Evans. Kerry led 110 to 1-4 at halftime, with Ciara Murphy supplying the goal in the 14th minute. In the second half, Fiona Tagney got the second goal for the Kingdom with a delicate flick over Roisin O'Reilly. So really, Kerry, fantastic. So Geraldine Smith with a late consolation goal for Cavan. They now face a relegation playoff. The game finished 221 to 2-5, as I said. And Kerry, I really like the look of them this year. I think they're serious All-Ireland contenders if they can beat Cork, because they have yet to beat Cork in a game that really matters with this current crop. Koch Lynch was another one that really impressed me in this game. Now, moving on from Group 3 to Group 4. This, I mean, speaks for itself, doesn't it? Cork 8-12, Tipperary 2-3 in a game that was a straight knockout to see who would get into the All-Ireland quarterfinals, and Cork did not take any chances in Clonakilty, with 7 different players hitting the back of the net for the Rebels. Emer Kiley, Marie O'Callaghan, Orla Cahalan, Anna Ryan and Derek Kiley from a penalty all found the back of the net in the first quarter. Cork berry tip right from the start, and they led by 5-8 to 1-3 at half-time. Aisling Maloney hit the 2 goals for Tipperary, but they were way off the Rebels. Cork's 3 second-half goals came from substitutes Derek Canary, Breege O'Sullivan, while Anna Ryan got her second. Cork looked like a match for anyone when they were playing like this. And as a coach, I really like Shane Ronayne. I think his system is very impressive. And he seems to be moving them along nicely. Orla Cahalan, Hannah Looney, Libby Coppinger, like Marie O'Callaghan, they still have the O'Sullivans going strong. Cork are a match for anybody, I'm telling you right now. And given that Kerry are also favourites for the All-Ireland, whereas, for a lot of people anyway, whereas Cork seem to have their number, do not write Cork off winning this All-Ireland this year. This is one of the most open I have seen the LGFA Championship be in the last 10 years. Dead serious. This is the most open I've seen the LGFA Championship in the last 10 years. When you talk about the dynasties that we've seen, the Cork one, the Dublin one, Meath back-to-back All-Ireland champions, and now you have Meath going away to Kerry in the quarterfinals. They very, very conceivably could lose that game, and then they're out. You've got Kerry, Cork, Dublin, Galway, Mayo, Meath, like I've listed them all off, Armagh. Like there's so many teams that I think could win this All-Ireland. I've definitely left one out there, but I genuinely think it's the most open it has been in years. Who do you think is going to win it this year? I genuinely wouldn't know. I don't think any bet is a safe bet this year, which is really, really good for the championship as a spectacle. And as I mentioned, the quarterfinal draws have been made, and I'm about to list them out. The LGFA quarterfinals of 2023. So Donegal have a home draw because they topped the group by beating Meath away from home, and they welcome Dublin to their home venue. Kerry, who topped the group by beating Cavan and Dublin, they will welcome Meath. So that's a repeat of the All-Ireland final of last year. No doubt that is the standout tie of the round. Armagh topped their group. They will welcome Cork to play against them. That is a mouth-watering clash. Two teams that have awesome forward lines. You've got Amy Mackin and Aoife McCoy and Blaheen Mack and Kelly Mallon on one side for Armagh. Then you've got the O'Sullivans, Orla Cahalan, Emer Kiley on the other side for Cork. Cannot wait to see those two clash. Then the final one, Galway, who topped their group by beating Cork and Tipperary, they welcome Mayo, their biggest rivals, who also beat them for the Connacht Championship at the start of this season. Galway have the perfect chance for revenge as they have home advantage in this game against their biggest rivals, and they've really turned a corner since then. You're talking about the likes of Kate Slevin, Roisin Leonard, Tracy Leonard, Olivia Dively. Galway are a problem, and they could well beat Mayo in this game. It will be one hell of a game to see. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on all of them. The cream is no doubt rising to the top. The best teams are going to emerge in this next round. I cannot wait to see who is going to win, because I don't have a breeze who will actually win the All-Ireland Championship. There are so many teams who I believe have the capabilities to do it. It'll be fascinating to see who actually pulls through. That's my recap of round 3 of the LGFA Championships of 2023, guys. Do let me know what you made of these games. And yeah, until the next one, take care.